The Russians tried to boast about the technological nature of their attacks on Ukraine, but got into a scandal. RIA Novosti propagandists themselves revealed that the operators of the attack drones were working directly from Moscow City. Now, even Z channels admit Moscow's business center has become a legitimate military target for Ukraine. Now there is every reason for a new attack. While the Russians were posting a video with pathos about the amazing capabilities of the new system, even the propagandists realized the Ukrainian Armed Forces strike on the skyscrapers was a matter of time. The post was quickly deleted, but the screenshots and the reaction remained. RIA Novosti released a story about the use of FPV Ovod drones controlled via the new Orbita system. According to them, one of the drones hit a target in Chasovoy Yar remotely from Moscow City. The drone crew prepared the launch, and the operator from Moscow City carried out a precise attack, the description said. In the video, the operator is at the control panel in a glass office with a view of the towers and the center of the capital. Exactly an hour after the publication, a storm of criticism began. Russian Z channels, including The Empire is Very Evil, sharply condemned the propaganda. Well done, you bragged. Now Moscow City is a legitimate target, the administrators wrote. The video was first cleaned up. The mention of the location was removed, but the wave of discontent did not subside. Dozens of Z channels, including pro-Russian Telegram communities with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, began accusing RIA and SVO speakers of irresponsibility. Some compared what was happening to shooting at one's own people, but only in the information field. Now, when a Ukrainian drone flies into a tower, explaining that it is a civilian target is simply stupid, write military bloggers. The distance from Moscow City to Chasovoy Yar is about 495 kilometers. The Russian side has effectively confirmed that the strikes on Ukrainian cities are being coordinated from peaceful offices in the business center of Moscow. Now, every salvo from the Orbita makes the skyscrapers near the Kremlin less and less protected from a moral and legal point of view. And if in the future the Ukrainian Armed Forces launch a pinpoint strike on the control centers, the Kremlin will have to justify itself, not to NATO, but to its own citizens. Even Russian propagandists admit, if it flies, it will be for good reason.
Dramatic CCTV footage from a grocery shop in the Ukrainian city of Sumy showed the moment a devastating Russian missile strike hit the city in the deadliest attack on Ukrainian civilians this year. According to Associated Press, back-to-back missile strikes rocked the city on Sunday, killing 35 and injuring more than 100 others. Video captured by security cameras from in the Gifts of the Sea shop shows workers running outside after a first strike shakes the building. Minutes later, a second strike hits much nearer, breaking glass, sending goods flying and smashing holes in walls. The manager and two salespeople were seriously injured while others in the shop suffered minor injuries, according to sales assistant, Lyubov Ivashina. I was working, doing my job, then there was an explosion. I fell to my knees. And after the explosion I saw people running around with their heads pierced and others wounded, she said. She described running outside and seeing a woman come down the street with two injured children. With her colleagues she flagged down a passing vehicle and helped the injured girl aboard, then the second missile hit. I don't think there's any justification for any of this. I think that any misunderstanding in a state or between states should be resolved on a more civilized level, she said. The attack in Sumy, which had a pre-war population of about 250,000, came just over a week after a Russian missile strike killed about 20 people, including 9 children, in the central Ukrainian city of Kyiv RIA. Russia said it was targeting a meeting of soldiers, but there is no evidence to support the claim.
працювала, займалася своєю роботою непосредственно. Потім був вибух, упала на коліна. І після вибуху я бачила, що там почали люди бігти, як з голова пробита, ранені почали йти. Мы выскочили помогать им. Слева, со стороны пиццерии, девушка несла 2 детей. Ну, мальчик там, по-моему, был маленький, в районе годика. А девочка, лет 7. Девочка была ранена в районе ключицы. И я помогала ей. Сначала маленького ребенка держала, а потом смотрю, что там с девочкой плохо. А мои коллеги в этот момент уже там некоторые помогали машину остановить, потому что надо было девочку везти в больницу. И помогали погрузить. Я поехала с той девочкой, и в тот момент, когда я зашла уже в бус, мы детей погрузили, зашла в бус, я держала девочку. И когда коллега закрыла двери, только трогаться, там секунды мы начали отъезжать, и был второй взрыв. Сильно раненых 3, заведующая, 2 продавца. Еще было 2 сотрудника. У одной перелом на руке, небольшой, но перелом, и на лице посеченные осколками. Стекло дробно было. А вторая девочка чуть-чуть там порез, она больше морально пострадала. Но она чуть-чуть просто, у нее место было такое, что к ней это все не долетело, не стекло, ничего. Тут было окно, оно вылетело. Витрина у нас была, тут был у нас слайсеры резали, мясо, нарезки делали, это такое. Где-то вот было попадание, где-то вот попадание было.